What's up guys, welcome back to another reaction video. तन्मय भट्ट भाई के चैनल पर वीडियो आई है इंडियंस आर सैवेज पार्ट 3 पार्ट 1 और 2 पे हम ऑलरेडी रिएक्ट कर चुके हैं और आज के जो ओजी गैंग में शामिल होने वाले हैं आर माधवन. तो ओरिजिनल वीडियो का लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में चैनल पर है तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब, वीडियो कर दे लाइक और बताना भैया सबसे सैवेजियत क्लिप कौन सी लगी. करें शुरू. 1 2 3 go.
Hello, welcome to another very special episode. Let me introduce you to our very magnanimous panel here today. First up, we have the OG gang. We have Rider OP is here, Prisoner OP is here, Shohar OP is here, Simplifier OP is here. And we have new guests on the show today. First, we have Shantanu Anam aka Struggler OP. Shantanu, why are we calling you Struggler OP?
Because that is essentially my life. It is a struggle.
Yeah. Nice.
Yes.
Good beginning on a somber note then. And our last but definitely not the least, we have a very special guest today. We have someone special here today. We have someone who has something that our fathers never had, which is pride in their son. Please welcome
क्या intro आ रहा है भाई.
Madhavan, Mr. R. Madhavan.
एक नंबर intro.
How's going?
Best intro ever.
I was thinking आप क्या बोलोगे? Charm, money. Where are we going?
एकदम अलग.
How's it going, sir?
Yeah, I'm trying to redefine exhaustion and insanity over here. But I think I've just about reached a plinth. इसके बाद ना मैं everything I'm like I'm enjoying life without alcohol because I'm slurring as it is.
Rohan, nowadays, there's this whole cinema rebranding, like all this insane stuff is happening, like the South is taking over, all these South movies are becoming pan-India. But we have to, we all know the OG of this phenomenon, right?
Yes.
Like from,
Yes.
and when drum punna gaye.
गाना एक और सुन
All right?
Very
Tu sach keh raha hai deewana. The first person to actually go pan-India, which is the absolute superstar everywhere, was you. So do you get calls from all the new South superstars now? Do they call you and say ki, how do we navigate the North, Maddie?
वो रास्ता कैसे निकाले.
No, they're figured out that I'm still trying to figure it out. मतलब कहने को तो ठीक है कि pan India है, but अभी तक तो मैं खाली pan India में हूँ. I'm trying my best to get producers to fund my films without having to beg, beseech and tell them that I have a remote chance in hell that you'll make your money back. But I have played the game very well कि यार when I don't want to do a film in South, I tell them busy with my dates in the North.
ये ठीक है, ये भी ठीक है.
I just hope that they don't talk to each other.
They can't.
No, that's very.
They can't.
Nice to know that in many ways we are all struggler OP.
बहुत
Sir,
जिंदगी में
me and Shantanu yesterday, we were going down memory lane, right? We were watching clips of Ghar Jamai. And I realized that, I'm sure you hear this a lot. You haven't aged at all. And my question to you is that it's been so long, you're not aging. So which tantric do you go to?
कौन से तांत्रिक के पास
You're
जाते.
very kind to tell me all this, but yeah, the hair on my soul also has turned grey. Forget about
अंतरात्मा के
Actually, the
बाल.
thing is, this is the charm of a good dye. That's all there is.
सब ऐसे कह देते हैं
You
डाइट
once
पे.
famously said that, when 3 Idiots happened, you said that सारे engineering college में, I'm the only one who didn't have to de-age क्योंकि सब मेरे ऐसे दिखते. And that movie changed a lot. KV, if you remember, one of the main reasons why many bad wildlife photographers
सारे पैशन के लिए
the
पहुंच
number
गए.
of blurred pictures of deer that have emerged on the internet was
In
all
fact,
because
it's a
of
fun fact. If you go to IMDb, all the 1-star reviews of 3 Idiots have been left by cheetahs. Evolved to learn.
भाई,
how to
लंकी
live.
फोटो मिली.
It's just like
मेरा
because of
हमारी
this
लंकी फोटो
guy,
मिली.
Pot
because
भी
of
नहीं है.
this guy, I was taking a dump the other day in peace. ऐसा 3 लोग आ गया.
He has done injustice to 2 types of python.
Nice.
एक वो
There's
फाइल
two
था
types of
और एक
actors
पढ़ाई
who
लिखी.
don't want to watch their stuff at all. And there's actors I know who have come to premieres to only watch their bits. So I guess my question to you is, have you seen the second half of Rang De Basanti?
ये फर्स्ट हाफ में था
Pilot
ना.
होता है ना.
First
Like,
half
do you
में
know
थे.
what happens?
Great question, yeah. It's a great question. The Rang De Basanti was only valid and very exciting for me for 9 minutes.
It's amazing if Maddie would meet Amir and everything. तुम लोग भी मर गया? क्या point था पूरा अपना?
course, the lead character, Nambi Narayan. Sir, how did you come across this story? Who introduced you to?
I had done a film called Vikram Veda.
Correct.
And I was done with, yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I was done with shooting in scruffy and dirty locations with, shit smelling out of every, frame that I was there. And I was like, come, let's do something nice and decent and Yash Rajesh. And then somebody came and said there was this good-looking ISRO scientist from ISRO who had an affair with a Maldivian woman. And then, he sold in rocketry secrets of India to Pakistan. And he was caught, put in jail, tortured, almost killed. But then he came out and proved himself innocent. मैंने कहा सही है. This is a poor man's James Bond. I will do it. And that's how, that very shameful intent, I went to Trivandrum to meet Dr. Nambi Narayan. And once I met him, he had the kind of aura that I think emperors have. He was like unbelievable. And he was being polite to me. But at the same time, I knew that overall we were missing a big point. This man could not just be associated with that small false case. And it was 14 years since he got the verdict of being innocent, but he was still angsty, crying, and he's saying, look at what they have said. They said I'm a very deshdrohi, that I'm a, they put treason on me and espionage case.
जिसकी story portray करी गई है उस movie के अंदर.
But they've already proved you innocent 14 years ago. He said, you know it, I know it, the court knows it. But go to Google, type my name and see what happens. And sure enough, it says ISRO spy case Nambi Narayan. And he says, if I'm innocent, then somebody is guilty. Let's find out who the guilty person is. Until then, I'm not going to rest. And that's how this whole film came about.
Wow. It's a huge responsibility to fix Google.
Google's algorithm. Yeah.
When is the film out, sir?
1st of July, yeah. I have another 1 week, 3 eggs, and I'm done after that.
1st of
Excellent.
July.
So 1st of July, Rocketry, starring our Madhavan. It's a story. It's an important story. Go do it. So once in your life, you can say, I know more than Google. Check out Google.
I know more than Google.
Very flattered with your research, Tanmay. Yeah, thanks so much, brother.
I came fully prepared, sir. We have gone through everything. So excited to see the film. Excited to have you here on the show. We watched some memes and we have some laughs. So
okay.
All right, let's get into the memes now. That is Pragnananda, by the way,
Yes.
chess prodigy. YouTube comment. Me at his age. Slowly closing fridge to see if light turns off.
Slowly closing
He's
his
beating Magnus Carlsen.
At the age, what was I doing? Trying to piss in a bucket without the heater on to see if you actually get electrocuted.
हीटर के ऊपर
Wow, already preparing for the for
Saying,
Idiots की तैयारी चल रही थी.
go from there to rocket scientist.
Yeah.
I know. What a leap.
Feet.
पापा मुझे फीवर हो गया है.
हाँ.
शर्मा जी की बेटी से कुछ सीख उससे कोविड हुआ है.
High class.
Sadly, Madhavan is now Sharma ji. No?
Oh yeah.
I know. Actually,
no.
yeah, man. But you know what is my biggest regret? यार हम लोग आराम से जी रहे थे लाइफ में यार. We were hitting puberty perfectly nice, hoping यार 10th standard में हमारा social होगा, and then all boys school था उस वक्त, तो we were going to go meet and dance with the girls for the first time, and that is the first time we heard about AIDS, HIV. मतलब क्या करें? कुछ नहीं कर सकता तो भाई.
I appreciate the confidence.
Started doing CA. When you complete CA.
For
Such
me,
a what?
when I started doing that grey hair, and by the time I finished, actually I grew that much. Yeah. वो grey को dye नहीं करना पड़ा. 14 घंटा स्पीड पे बैठा हुआ था यार.
For the first time in her life, Annabelle felt fear.
भाई
What
रहने
is
यार.
Mike Tyson doing, bro?
इधर भी कान काट रहा है.
हाँ वही तो.
Raji.
A film based on the life of Viral Bhayani.
Chicken momos review. पापा ने सारे खा लिए. 1 star.
ये मोमो वाले की गलती है.
It's one follower, even better.
That is Papa.
सारे खा लिए.
My IQ is probably 5 times more than yours. 5 times 0 is still 0. Vinod sacrificed himself to destroy his enemy. Data privacy
Zero
is
se
a
multiply.
joke in this country. I just had Bhelpuri and Mr. Rane's itemized call records. Tell me what country you're from using just 2 words. From Poland. 1 Katy Perry, 1 Petty Carey.
हाँ ये देखा है.
One petty carry
Sir,
on
who's the most famous pop star that you've met?
Do you know that basically who was the other singer with Katy Perry who I'm not very good with names.
Joy Lobo.
No, she used to live opposite this house that I was staying in LA. House was on a hill. I drove up to my house. I also wanted to show that I belonged there, so I drove up my car after buying all the groceries and stopped right beside her house. And she was outside, like superb looking diva, great figure and everything. think,
हाँ.
getting the sun, and she smiled at me. तो मैं भी यार इंडियन की तरह रोका गाड़ी वाड़ी, लॉक किया गाड़ी, I opened it. Oh, and it was standing on a slope. The bloody, I opened the boot and the dicky. वो सारा ग्रोसरी जो मैंने लिया था ना,
मसाला
वो मेरे पैर में घिस के ना वो, और वो एवोकाडो लुढ़क के जा रहा है भाई.
कचरा डस्टबिन में डाले, जो ना डाले वो 10 बाप का. Oh my God. Swachh Bharat taken to next level.
ये है, ये
स्वच्छ भारत
some
अभियान.
representation should be there in dustbin.
इंडिया में ये लेवल
जो 10 बाप के वो कहाँ डालेंगे?
Only quota things. साला खाना खाने जाओ, वहाँ पर भी question paper. JEE is someone else's JEE.
If Jai have 14 Burji, Anupam have 12 Burji. How many times Jai Anupam going to fail JEE?
Safe daughter, tech daughter.
Bangalore की गाड़ी हो. This is small wonder already हो गया.
Safe daughter, tech daughter, educate father first, but when you use sharpener very gently.
Yes. वो करते ना,
अरे
फूल
भाई,
बनाते
ये
हैं,
तो वैसे ऐसे
Thing
बनता
on the
चला है.
side.
Oh man.
क्या सोच है.
If he holds your hair while you eat pani puri, marry him, sis. Like this. So do you keep up with memes and all? Do you see memes?
Yeah. Like I have a choice. It's on your face every day.
अपना नंबर दो, हम व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बना रहे हैं. हम में कौन कौन है? हम दोनों.
बहुत बढ़िया.
Who are all the single people on this call right now? Is it just me?
Like,
It's just me. I just
सबकी सेटिंग भाई खुद पे
How
लगा
did
दिया
you
मैंने.
meet your wife? How did that happen? Was it romantic?
I was teaching in Kolhapur. I was conducting courses on communication skills and public speaking. And she was a student of my first batch. She had come there. And she wanted to be with her cousin.
That is
So we didn't romance while we were a student and professor. But after that, she said she wanted to become an air hostess. So this classes helped her. So she came back from Mumbai to Kolhapur to thank me and take me out for dinner.
So she asked you.
Yeah, she actually asked me out.
You were
I
shy.
was very shy.
Very nice.
फेमस पॉप स्टार को छोड़ के एवोकाडो के पीछे जाए.
I refuse to believe, sir. I refuse to believe that it wasn't romantic from his end. I just know the story. He saw her. He said, "Dad, that's my kind of girl." अभी तो मैं मैडी हूँ, आगे जाके आपके बच्चों का डैडी.
15 लाख का पड़ा ये टाई. It is an expensive tie.
ऐसे ही 2 करोड़ का एक स्टेथोस्कोप.
अच्छा, वो पूरा कोर्स डॉक्टर वाला.
Bonjour. Are you dumb? Huh? It's French for hello, dumbass.
अच्छा,
How many languages can you speak, sir?
English, Hindi, a little bit of Marathi, Tamil, little bit of Bihari.
Bihari takes me to Ramji London wale, sir.
Ramji London wale.
You know, BD, it is cigarette baby brother.
Want to post media, but these uncles scare me. Beta डरो मत. That moment when Eminem becomes Amir Khan. Oh my God! He does.
मिल रही है.
देखो इन्हें ये है real Slim Shady. Celebrities land at 3:30 a.m. Viral Bihani outside airport.
जो हर जगह होते हैं वो.
टैक्सी में टाइम.
Hema Malini is also on the same flight. Dad, मेरा नमस्ते बोलना. Between husband and wife, what is the fan demographic? Like, do the women like blush around you? Like, what is that?
Mostly they gush a little bit, and the men are like throwing daggers through their eyes.
Yeah.
And then you know what? After a couple of drinks, their heroism is more than mine. I have to prove. You still make it. Don't worry. You keep trying.
Meanwhile, Maddie's exchanging phone numbers with their wife. Like,
And पीछे जिमी शेरगिल बंदूक लेके खड़ा है.
my daughter is suffering from severe loose motions. What should I give? Been asked to a doctor. Wishing you the same to your entire family also. Enjoy the moments with full fun and have a blast. ये डॉक्टर ने गलती से कुछ फॉरवर्ड कर दिया है. Snaps. Okay, करती हूँ. डाउनलोड फोटो. यार एक तो मेरा नेट ठीक से नहीं चल रहा है. डाउनलोड 40.
पकड़े गए.
अच्छा वो लिख रही थी.
Sir,
अच्छा.
your son, I mean, the good looks have obviously also transferred. He's going to be a handsome boy. How are you dealing with new age romance in his life?
Children, he's 16 years old and they've made up their minds कि यार parents का जो IQ level है वो बहुत minimalistic है.
कराटे
He treats
वगैरह
it
में
like
कुछ
वो
blue
बताने की
belt की
जरूरत
ऐसे
नहीं
कुछ
है.
है
When he
वो.
come to the room, you know, the
can,
look
sorry,
is
black
कि यार
belt.
अब इसकी बेवकूफी कैसे सहूं मैं. You know, and then look, थोड़ा मेरे से भी ज़्यादा फुद्दू है because he doesn't seem to have any girlfriends right now or either he's really doing a good job of hiding it.
Probably doing a good job of hiding it.
Yeah.
मेरे को ऐसा लगता है मेडिसन ने जाके कान में सुन एड्स का ध्यान रखियो.
हाँ यार.
Never trusting Sarojini Market again. What the hell?
Oh shit.
ओ बे
ये तो नाइकी का साइन
अबे
बनाया.
नहीं
क्या
ब्रांड का नीचे देख.
एक लेवल आगे.
सही यार, आज मैं ऐसी लग रही थी ढुस ढुस सब देखकर ठा ठा लुढ़क जाए बस. आए आए क्या लग रही थी मैं कसम से. उफ. अच्छा वाह, दिखाओ पिक्स. यार पिक्स में बुरी आई वैसे.
फरहान ने फोटोज ली थी ना.
हाँ bro.
फराज 3 इयर्स वाला.
Eid Mubarak. Happy Easter to all. Happy Vishu to all. He tweets only when banks are closed.
विजय माल्या.
I did not see that.
मेहंदी सेरेमनी ऑफ दीपक चहार. अनिल अंबानी भले ही कंगाल हो लेकिन उन्हें ऐसे कोने में खड़ा नहीं करना चाहिए था.
फेस लग रहा है ना. देख है ना. हाँ.
Ranveer Singh celebrates 2 years of marriage with Deepika Padukone by sharing some lovely pictures. Where is child?
Uncle arrived.
Alright guys, that's for today's episode. This was so much fun. Mary sir, thank
मजा आ
you
गया.
so
यार
बढ़िया था.
सच में बड़े खतरनाक है इंडियन.
इंडियन वाले तो सैवेजियत की तो हद होती है. एक वो बढ़िया था पापाराजी. पापाराजी
हाँ.
बढ़िया था.
नहीं वो भी अच्छा था. कितनी चंट थी ना. फोटो डाउनलोड
नहीं डाउनलोड फोटो
आ गया लिख के भी.
लेकिन वो कई बार क्या होता है पीछे पार्टी में जाते कहते हैं भाई साहब आज तो सभी लोग देख रहे थे मेरे को क्या लग रहा
हाँ
था.
ये अच्छा है वैसे. जैसे मुझसे भी यार मैं बहुत अच्छी लग रही. बहुत
फोटो
अच्छी.
मांगे फोटो में
यार
अच्छी
बस
नहीं
फोटो
आई.
में अच्छी नहीं आई मैं.
वो बस आगे वाले को
बढ़िया
जलाने
था,
के लिए कई बार कर
हाँ.
देते हैं ना. बाकी मजेदार मीम्स थे. एंड ये जो था ना वो डॉक्टर जहरी था. उसने कहा मेरे बेटे को लूज मोशन हो रहे तो क्या करूं.
किसी को
उसने कहा हैव अ
भेज
ब्लास्ट.
दिए.
मैं विश करता हूँ सबको ही ये हो. हैव अ ब्लास्ट के दीवारें सुना दे आदमी लूज मोशन में.
मसे को विजय माल्या वाला भी
विजय
अच्छा था
माल्या.
कि तभी ट्वीट करता है जब बैंक छुट्टी
वो
की
15 लाख
होती
की
है.
टाई जो थी वो एडवोकेट
Advocate
लॉयर या
की,
जज
हाँ,
बनते
उनके
तब
लिए थी,
तब के लिए
हाँ.
होती है. कह रही
अरे मैं भूल गई थी ना.
डॉक्टर कब टाई पहनते हैं.
अरे मेरे मुंह से निकल गई.
नहीं,
मेरी
ये
जबान
थोड़ी
फिसल
सी
गई
आज
थी.
जिसने क्या बोलते
एक वो अच्छा था है ना. उसके बाद जो वो उनसे मिलते हैं आर माधवन. अरे तुम भी लोग भी मर गए क्या आमिर.
हाँ उसमें रंग दे बसंती में क्योंकि 9 मिनट्स का रोल था ना स्टार्टिंग का. तो कह रहे इंटरवल के वो जब मिलोगे अरे तुम्हारा क्या मूवी तो हिट हो गई तुम्हारा क्या रोल था. हम भी मरे थे लास्ट में. टेंशन लेने का. मजेदार वीडियो थी. और इंडियंस आर सैवेज तो हमेशा ही मजेदार होता है. प्लस ओजी गैंग आज भर के लोग थे आज इसमें है ना. और वो स्ट्रगलर ओपी की बातें मस्त. बेबी ब्रदर ऑफ सिगरेट बीड़ी बेबी ब्रदर ऑफ. आप लोगों को कैसी लगी वीडियो जरूर बताना. सबसे बड़ी सैवेजियत कौन सी लगी जरूर बताना. मिलते हैं एक वीडियो के साथ. बाय टेक केयर.